Okay, let us begin with our quick revision of this chapter, which is called arithmetic progression. So, what is an AP? An AP is just a series. So, like 1, 2, 3, 4, which has a common difference between each of the terms. Like here we get plus 1, plus 1, plus 1, and so on. And another would be like 2, 4, 6, dot dot dot, anything. Or like 3, 9. What did we add? Plus 6. Okay, so 15, dot dot dot. So here we get plus 2, here we get plus 3. So this, the term that we add, is known as the common difference. Is basically common difference, and these are the terms. Now some things that we should know about an AP is the general term. What is the general term of an AP? The nth term, which can be the general term, would be like this. If we have like this a1, a2, a3, dot dot dot, an, we know that this term would be a1 plus something, that is common difference, d. This term would be a1 plus d, that would be a1 plus 2d, and so on. So what would be the nth term? If you see, the second term has plus d, the third term has plus 2d, the nth term would be a1 plus n minus 1 d by the logic. So here we conclude an, which is the nth term of an AP, nth term is basically a1 plus n minus 1 d. Second thing that we should know is what is the sum of an AP. Sum of terms. How do we get that? If you just add all the term a1 plus d and so on up to a1 plus n minus 1 d, which is the nth term. Okay, this is second, this is first. We would get like Sn, which is the sum of all the terms, is basically given by n by 2 2a plus n minus 1 d. This is the sum of nth term. हम इसको दूसरे तरीके से भी लिख सकते हैं, जो कि होगा, if we see यहाँ पे 2a को हम अलग कर लें, which is a1, actually this is the first term, this is the common difference, this is the n number of terms. तो अगर हम यहाँ पे a1 को अलग कर लें तो यहाँ पे हमारे पास होगा a1 प्लस n माइनस 1 d, जो कि है nth टर्म. इसको हम an लिख सकते हैं. तो इसको हम ये भी लिख सकते हैं कि a1 प्लस an, क्योंकि यहाँ पे दो a1 हैं, उनको अलग करके एक an में बदल लिया. तो ये भी हमारा एक फार्मूला हो जाता है, जो कि काफ़ी यूज़फुल है अगर हमारे पास दोनों टर्म्स ही हैं. नाउ दीज टू आर लाइक the basic and the very important parts of this chapter: the general term, how to find the general term, and the sum of the term. Another thing would be, what is the arithmetic mean? Arithmetic mean. We know about average. Okay, average of any two numbers. What is the average of any two numbers? If two numbers are a and b, then we can write the average is a plus b by 2. Generally this is known as the arithmetic mean. So for like any numbers a1 plus a2 plus a3 plus dot dot dot, how many n, an tak, or divided by n would give us the am, which is arithmetic mean of all the numbers. So any given numbers जो कि AP में हैं या नहीं भी हैं, अगर कोई भी नंबर्स हैं a1 a2 कोई भी नंबर्स, उनका अरिथमेटिक मीन would be given by this formula, which is generally the formula of average, as you know from earlier classes. ठीक है. तो fourth thing, as we are revising, तो we're just not getting into the details of everything. We're just giving you overall rough idea of the chapter. Okay, so आगे हमको करना है basically how to identify if any three numbers or any numbers are in AP. So basically we could just say that कि उनका common difference same होना चाहिए. जैसे कि मान लो हमारे पास एग्जांपल होगा, अगर हम बोलें कि 5 है, 13 है, फिर उसके बाद नेक्स्ट हम क्या आना चाहिए अगर ये AP में है, तो हम पहले देखेंगे इनका कॉमन डिफरेंस क्या है. तो दिस वुड बी +8. ठीक है, तो आगे भी if you have to like continue this AP, you would just have to add 8. ठीक है, तो this would be 21 and so on. Now अगर हमको कोई भी 3 numbers दिए हैं A, B and C, these 3 numbers are in AP. What is the condition for this? How do you know that these 3 numbers are in AP? There should be some relation. We derive the relation by just assuming that this would be A plus D, this would be A plus 2D basically. So we could write like A plus D, A plus 2D, which is basically B and C. Now as you can see, B is nothing but A plus C by 2. Can you see it? Like if you just add here, A plus D is equal to A plus 2D divided by 2. Yeah, it comes out to be A plus D. Actually this B would just be the arithmetic mean of A and C. As you can see, A plus C by 2 is the AM of A and C and B is in AP. तो एक यहाँ से बहुत इम्पॉर्टेंट चीज़ आती है कि हमारे पास तो we conclude that between any two numbers we can insert numbers such that the whole sequence becomes an AP. How do we do it? We just basically insert the arithmetic means. Like here we just insert arithmetic means of A and B. Now it's like we can add one number or we can add multiple numbers. How? For an example, if we say here 1 and 3, add something so that this becomes an AP. अगर हम बोलें कि इसमें एक नंबर ऐड करो जिससे AP बन जाए, तो you would just be easily saying that this should be 2, 1 2 3 AP. पर अगर हम तुमसे बोलें कि 1 और 3 के बीच में दो नंबर्स ऐड करो जिससे ये AP बन जाए, now that is a little bit challenging. How do we do that? We basically assume two numbers. Let this be A1 and A2. Okay, this needs to be in AP, so 3 is basically first, second, third and fourth term. Now the fourth term is equal to 3. What is the fourth term? What should be the fourth term according to like the AP? This would be A plus 4 minus 1 and D is equal to 3. Now what is A? This is 1 plus 4 minus 1 would be 3. D will be, we need to know so that we could form the AP. We don't have common difference. हमको common difference निकालना है, तो हमको D निकालने के लिए यहाँ पे हमको इसको solve करना पड़ेगा. 3D would be 2 and D is equal to 2 by 3. Basically this comes out to be 2 by 3. Now if we see 1 plus 2 by 3, 1 plus 4 by 3, we just multiplied it by 2, A plus 2D, and then 3. This would be an AP. You can verify it by just seeing that 3 is nothing but 1 plus 6 by 3. You see 3D, this is 3D, and this becomes 7 by 3, this becomes 5 by 3. Okay, so these are our numbers such that this sequence is in AP. If we have to, like, let's just generalize it, like generalize it in the sense that we have to add n numbers so that all of them are in AP. Let the first number be A, then A1, A2, A3, and so on. Okay. So if you have to add n numbers between A and B such that all of them are in AP, we just have to do what we did in the previous thing. We just have to find the common difference. Now B would be like, this is the first term, second, third, fourth, so on. This is not the nth, this would be n plus 1 term, and this would be n plus 2th term. So if we just write for this, we would get B is equal to, this is n plus 2th term, so we can write it as n plus 2 minus 1 would be n plus 1, and D, what we get is D is equal to B minus A upon n plus 1. This is our common difference. If we just add this common difference to 1, the first term, we would get A1, and then add then A2, and so on. So we basically can write it A plus D, which is basically A1, A plus 2D, basically A2, plus dot dot dot. Okay. So here, if you see, what is the AN? AN is nothing but A plus N D, or A plus B minus A upon n plus 1 times n. This is equal to AN. So this is the formula, and I've just showed you the way how to like get to it, because this is a little bit tricky for all the students who are studying it for the first time. So I just explained it thoda. Okay. So another thing would be that if you have to like assume 3 terms that are in AP, what should we assume? Of course we could assume like A plus D and A plus 2D, but another better way to assume this would be if we just take the first term would be A minus D, second term would be A, and third term it A plus D. This is quite useful for some of the questions which might ask you to like let 3 numbers be in AP, then you just assume the 3 numbers to be this. If we are asked to be like assume 4 numbers, we could do it like this: A minus 2D, A minus D, A minus A plus D, A plus 2D. I'm sorry, I said 4. If we have to assume 5 numbers, then we could do it like this. Here you can see like this is A minus 2D and A minus D, all are in AP with a common difference of D, but we just assumed it to be a little bit easier for our question solving. Like you could just easily come up with something like A plus D, A plus D, A plus 2D, and so on, 5 terms. But we just came up with something better, so that if you see यहाँ से क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करना बहुत ईजी हो जाता है कभी कभी.